Hello everybody, MUFONDU's back. We're here tonight. We're going to look at a problem that I'm having with our survival series, and that is the problem with villagers and these silly things, doors. So, we're going to talk about villagers and how to make a villager, breeder, farm, and that sort of thing, and what to do with all this. So, this is a door. Minecraft needs to make it think it's a house. In order to have villagers, we need to have houses. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to look at this. Minecraft says there's a door. Is there a house? So we have to check on 5 blocks either side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 on each side of the block with the door. And say, hey look, is there a house? How do we check for a house? Well, they scan the first row of 5 and on each side, and they look for sky access. Is there access to the sky? In this case, there's access on both sides. So the game can't determine if there's an inside or an outside. So there is no house. So if you place a block in the first row on one side, then it says this is the outside and this is the inside, because there's a roof over this block. Clearly, that's a house. Whether you believe it or not, that's a house. And as long as you have one more block on this side, on any one of them, this is also a house on the second layer here. Because they're all open on this side, there's one on this side. The easiest way to make a house. Okay, we could do it over here too. This block counts. Okay, then we can also place more doors here and make more houses. So for instance, if we place doors here, that door, then it looks 5 this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 this way. And these blocks are covering the sky for that door. So this is the inside of that one as well. We could also go this way and do it on this door. That way, well, we can make them look like this. I'm doing a great job here, aren't I? Yes, yes, this is good. Okay. So door, then door, then door here, and door here. Okay, so doors on each one of these blocks. Right here, we could even do just this like this. However it goes. Alright, so each one of these blocks then has a door on them, just like this. And these blocks here, since they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks away from the outside of this block, they count as the house for each one of these. Okay, so what does that have to do with breeding villagers? Well, I'm glad you asked. So, we got some villagers here. Let's say we found them in a village, or we trapped them, we moved them to wherever we want them. This is what you need. You gotta have at least 2 to make this work, okay? And then you have to make these villagers believe that this is a house. So, we can put doors here. You could put doors inside. You could put doors outside. The benefit to putting the doors on the outside is that if you do that, then they will think that these doors, oh my goodness, they will think that these doors are part of this house. So we got to get up on top here apparently to do this. So, but that's okay. We can do it. I'm going to put a door on each one of these blocks all the way around the house. Okay, and that allows us to put the maximum number of houses in each one of these places. Okay, so we finished that. Now we've got doors all the way around. So each one of these doors is a house, because if we look at the blocks on the outside, they're all open to the sky. The blocks on the inside, at least one of them is covered. Some of them, 2 are covered, or more are covered. All of them are covered. But either way, that works out. So you want to breed villagers. Well, they will get hearts if they tend to like each other. In order to speed up the process and make some of it work, we can create artificially a farm in here that allows them to have some food. If you have at least one person with a brown coat, then you can place a farm in here, and it will, you know, make food, and then when they have food, they will breed faster. I didn't really make this big enough for everything, but you know how this goes. I like to use carrots. Carrots are great because there's no chance of getting poisonous carrots or anything like that. But you let these guys grow, and then the villagers will farm them as they grow, and they will pick them up. If I throw them on the villagers, they will pick them up and eat them. And that makes them happy little campers. Okay? And as they do that, then they will get hearts, and they will breed. The villagers can look at these doors, not just on the level that they're at, but also on the next level. So if you want to make a second level of doors, you can do that. You can go up here and you can place a second level of doors. You can do them like this. In this case, see if I can do this correctly. They seem to be intrigued by my door placing abilities, which are terrible. Okay. Now these doors here have to be houses. So since they're placed on a block, we have to get a block that has no light coverage on them. Alright, so the easiest way to do that is to just put one above it. We kind of need a roof on this house anyway, so that if it rains, something's protected from it, or whatever. Okay, so you can put a roof on the inside of this house, or something transparent, I don't know, whatever. Something that goes that way, but you gotta have at least one block all the way around that covers the inside of these doors. Now there's a bit added benefit to this that I really like. Well, I started out doing it correctly, and then I got off because I was flying around like a fool. Let me fix this, and then I'll show it to you again. Alright, there we go. So now the block to the inside of all these doors is closed. Not the block that the door is on, but the block that's next to it. Okay, not that it really matters, but I like the way this looks. So this is a set of doors, and this is a set of doors, and all of these villagers can register these doors from where they're at. Okay, so there's lots of doors, and there's a few villagers. As the plants grow up, they will breed inside here, and they will make more villagers until the maximum number of villagers is reached. They'll throw each other food like that, and they will continue to breed. Now, how many doors do you need? Well, that depends on how many villagers you want. They will breed up to the maximum number of houses that are available. So the general consensus is that it's 35% of the total number of doors that they will make in villagers. Okay, 2.6 doors per villager is basically what you want. So in this case, we have I don't know how many doors we have here, but we'll get as about 3 times the number of doors as the number of villagers that you'll get. And so that's what you want to make sure that you shoot for as you go in there. Eventually, they'll have hearts like so, and they will breed little baby villagers, and you'll have wondrous new things in your world. So that's what we're looking at, okay? It has been a confusing thing for me to try to figure out what's daylight, what's not, and what the doors represent, and how all those things go. You don't need a fancy thing to make them work. You just need to cover the sky with a block and then place out some doors. That's all you can do. We could also place these doors here, you know, and make doors on this second row like this and have even more. And it doesn't even take up more space, okay? So this could be a whole nother set of houses with the same space for villagers, okay? The really great thing is that these villagers will never touch these doors, ever. So they never make that stupid, annoying sound. Nothing worse than sitting here trying to work on something, and the villagers are just opening and closing doors all day long. It goes crazy, okay? And I hate it when that happens. So that's what we got, all right? I do hope you enjoyed the video here, helping you out with some villagers. It should be a short one for today. As always, I'm Mufundu. We'll see you next time.